Are you ready for your bedtime story? Tonight we're reading from The Tall Book of Nursery Tales. And tonight, our story is The Three Bears. In a neat little cottage in the midst of deep woods, there once lived 3 bears. One was a great big daddy bear, one was a middle-sized mama bear, and one was a wee little baby bear. One morning, Mother Bear made a big batch of porridge for breakfast. She filled a great bowl for Daddy Bear, a middle-sized bowl for her middle-sized self, and a wee little bowl for Baby Bear. Then they all went out for a walk in the woods while the porridge was cooling. That same morning, a little girl named Goldilocks had gone for a walk by herself. She'd gone much further than she could have and found herself in the deep woods where she had never been before. All at once, she saw through the trees a neat little cottage. I wonder who lives there, way off in the woods, she thought. She knocked on the door, but no one came, so she walked right in. There was no one in the living room, but it looked very comfortable. So Goldilocks decided to sit down to rest. First she sat in a great big daddy bear chair. "This is much too hard for me," she said. Then she sat in the middle-sized mama bear chair. "This is much too soft for me," she said. Then she sat in the little wee baby bear chair. "This is just right," she said. But as she sat down, it broke all to pieces. So Goldilocks went on until she found the 3 bowls of porridge set out to cool. It smelled very good, so she decided to taste it. First she tasted the porridge in the great big bowl for Daddy Bear. "This is too hot for me," she said. Then she tasted the porridge in the middle-sized Mother Bear bowl. "This is too cold for me," she said. Then she tasted the porridge in the wee little Baby Bear bowl. "This is just right," she said, and she ate it all up. Then Goldilocks went upstairs. There was no one there either, but the beds looked very inviting. So she decided to take a nap. First she tried the big daddy bear bed. "This is too hard for me," she said. Then she tried the middle-sized mama bear bowl. "This is too soft for me," she said. Then she tried the wee little baby bear bed. "This is just right," she said. So she curled up and she fell asleep. Soon the three bears came home from their walk. They could soon see that someone had been in their house. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said the father bear in his great big voice. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said the mother bear in her middle-sized voice. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said the baby bear in a little voice, "and it's broken all to pieces." The three bears looked around at the bowls of porridge that they had set out to cool. "Someone's been tasting my porridge," said the father bear in his great big voice. "Someone's been tasting my porridge," said the mother bear in her middle-sized voice. "Someone's been tasting my porridge," said the baby bear in his wee little voice. "And they've eaten it all up." Now the three bears hurried upstairs. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," said the father bear in his great big voice. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," said the mother bear in her middle-sized voice. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," said the baby bear in her wee little voice, "and here she is." Just then Goldilocks woke up. When she saw the great big father bear and the middle-sized mother bear and the wee little baby bear all standing there looking at her, she sprang out of the wee little bed, hurried down the stairs, and out the door before the bears could turn around. Then she ran and ran until she was home. And never again did she wander off into the deep woods alone. And never again did she see the neat little cottage of the three bears. That's the end of the story. Are you asleep yet?